Hi guys, my name is Jaimon Gordon. I have a long name, but I'm not gonna get into that today. Um, it's been a long time on my heart, like on my mind, and like in my spirit, in my soul, to make a YouTube video. I interact with like the other social media apps like Instagram, TikTok, all those other apps, but I had YouTube for a while. And I just said to myself, make a video. I'm usually the type of person that's like not a follower. I don't follow people. I'm usually like, you know, in my own space, in my own bubble. So like me doing something like this is just, like a little addition to my life. Because I really don't follow people much. I have like small little blogs and stuff that I follow on YouTube, but I'm really not a follower. I'm really like a creator and like just someone that's just just not a follower. So I made a decision. I'm 26 years old now. And I made a decision to follow Jesus Christ. Uh, it's a decision that I made, and I am not afraid to confess that decision to the world. It's for my life. The decision I made, to me, is for my life. I really made the decision to not turn to anything else but turn to God, and that's because that's kind of all I really know was Jesus. But as I say, I know Jesus too. I know the devil, and I party with the devil a lot, and I do a lot of things that are questionable. I do a lot of things in secret that don't align with God's will. But yet, on the other hand, I feel called to like help people. But I can't help people if I can't help myself. So I have to first help myself, and I am struggling. There's some things that I'm struggling with, but as I keep growing, and getting older, I feel like things are not difficult. I feel like we make them difficult. There's so many things going on earth that are positive that we can just stay focused and positive on. And I shouldn't just say we, I should just say me, because I'm talking to me. But I just feel called to just do a video because that's just what was on my spirit. Yeah, I made that decision. I am not perfect. I am far from it. I have a lot of secrets. I have a lot of past experiences. But doing this now actually makes me feel comfortable. Doing this actually makes me feel like I'm not such a bad person. Like I can make mistakes. I can have confidence and, step out on faith. Yeah, I just made that decision to just have Jesus at the center of my life. And, for this YouTube channel, if it continues to grow, I don't know. Hopefully it does. The goal is Jesus Christ. I know it sounds, like Jesus preachy, but that's really what it is. I want him to do a good work in me because I do feel called. And yeah, this is my first video. I'm happy, I'm healthy. It's not easy being a single black man, you know, and not being like the smartest, not being like, like a six figure or like, like a big shot, like big baller. I'm really pretty average. You know, an average is not bad. Maybe a little bit under average. I'll say average. You know, I'm doing okay. You know, I thought that I would have been making way more money than I'm making now. But I asked God for the job that I have now. And I always wanted this job. Growing up, I always wanted this specific job, this type of job. And I ended up getting it right in the nick of time. So I'm grateful, but that job comes with a lot as well. But let's just see how this YouTube channel grows. It's late. And I keep pushing back this video, this simple one-on-one video with whoever's gonna watch it. You know, I keep pushing it back. Like, oh no, I don't do it next time. I'll have a haircut. I didn't even prep really. I just said, let me just sit and make a video. I don't care how it comes out. It's not what's on the outside, I feel like. It's what's on the inside. So I know I said a lot in this few minutes, but I want you guys to focus on what's on the inside of me and not really on the outside. And mainly just focus on prospering and keeping God first, because this is a God channel. This ain't no crystals and rocks and sage. This is just strictly life or death, do or die. You know what I'm saying? This is not no gray area. This is just you sitting as a human being. You rather do good or evil. You know what I'm saying? Every second and minute counts. So my YouTube crew, I don't know what I'm gonna call y'all. I don't even know if I'm gonna let this channel grow, because I do not want fame. A little popularity won't hurt. A little extra, source of income won't hurt. I do not want fame, because I wouldn't know what to do. But I personally did this video because I felt called for a while, and it would never be a right time. So thank you guys for listening. Whoever watched, I hope you stay tuned. And I'll see you on the next video.